Uh, Before starting the session, let me introduce myself. So I'm Murli. I have around 8 years of experience in software industry. Out of my 8 years experience, I'm into totally 4.5 to 5 years of experience in actually what automation. I started my career with actually what manual testing, and then after that I jumped into QTP, and then after that I jumped into Selenium. So I was working with Selenium with Java before. Then after that I jumped into Selenium with Ruby, and then now I'm working with Selenium with Ruby and Cucumber. So currently I'm working in Cisco. So I have so totally solid actually 5 years of experience in actually what automation itself over there. Okay. So still now I have trained actually for the teaching experience. For the past 3 years I'm training the peoples. So I'm also an individual trainer and a corporate trainer, and also I take for institutes and then also for colleges over there. So I train more than 2,500 to 3,000 students till now. So from my side, I taken for Wipro, IBM, and Cisco, and also for colleges like BNMIT, and then after that Hindustan College, like those things I used to take. So right now I'm entirely into Selenium with Java trainings, and then also I take manual and then real-time projects, all those things. So in this session, we are going to cover with core Java, and then after that Selenium IDE, and then after this Selenium RC. Will be seeing actually what only one program, because currently no one is using Selenium RC in the industry. So that's why I don't cover more on that. Only the architecture and then one program on Selenium RC. Then Selenium WebDriver, we will be seeing all different kinds of elements that we have on Sumit, actually, but the thing is, session I will be starting it from Java, because it's like actually I start from Java, and then after that I'll jump on to WebDriver, and then after that what's the framework session I used to go. So Selenium WebDriver, I used to cover all different kinds of elements that are there in browser. Everything will be seeing it. Along with that, we'll be seeing actually what framework session. I cover both JUnit and then TestNG. Both the framework I used to cover. One with the keyword driven, another one with the data driven. Okay. So also advanced level topics such as actually what Ant, Maven, Jenkins, GitHub sessions, all those things also I used to cover, because I want my entire students, actually everyone, used to have around at least actually what to show more than 2.5 years experience in Selenium itself. Okay, I don't want them to put actually less than actually 2 or something, because openings will be more actually if you show that you have 2 or more than 2.5 years experience in Selenium, because I'm going to teach to you with actually what with a real-time project only, so you can directly approach the same concept in your current working application also. You can put it over there. That's how the session will go on. Okay, so I'll be forwarding you the session topics also today to you guys. So I'll just forward. Sumit, this is yours. I think so. Your email ID. So here I'm just actually forwarding you my session topics. Here actually you can see an Excel sheet over there. This is the Excel sheet. Here I mentioned actually what about the topics actually which we are going to cover for Java and then Selenium and framework. I have added there. You can go for it. And then also you just want to know about little bit more about myself, means you can just Google Selenium trainer in Bangalore, and then you can just give Urban Pro, because in Urban Pro is what I have registered myself. You can just go there, click on the first link. So if you go here, you can see myself, you can see me. So this is myself. So you can just go to this reviews over there. You can see my students, actually they are given me ratings over there. These are all my students over there who have attended already. You can see my reviews about myself. You can just understand actually what how my sessions will go, how I will be interacting with the students, all those things you can see over here. That's the thing. So now coming to a little bit, today I'm not gonna bore you more, so I'm going to just tell you about actually what you guys already know about Java. So I just want to know before start, because you guys already know Java means, can I go with Java, or I want to, can we go with Selenium WebDriver today? Hey, Sumit, can you, I'll unmute you. Can you just tell me, can I go with Java topic or Selenium WebDriver can I take?
Selenium WebDriver will be better, but yeah, if you wish, you can give a small. That's the revision in Java because other guys might be wanting that.
Oh, cool. Okay,
But
so
specifically, we want that WebDriver session because then only we can understand that yeah, we can continue or not.
yeah, sure. That's what WebDriver is. What I'm gonna. That's what you can just tell, because you already know Java means. So it's actually I can go with Selenium WebDriver and then I can.
Actually, I am confident with Java, but those Deepasha and Karki might be requiring a brush up.
Okay, cool. So then I'll go with Java as of now.
Uh,
So I'll just give a demo
okay.
of that. I'm gonna actually directly just tell you about the basics of actually what is data types, and then after that, uh, okay. So I'm just jumping into Java. So I'm going to just tell you actually what is data types and variables today. So actually each and every session I used to go in a way that is actually what I start from the very basics of it, and then after that I'll go in depth of it, and then I'll be giving you actually what 3 examples on each and every session. And also every session is actually what I'll be sending you at least 2 assignments to you. Okay, why I'll be giving you assignments for you means actually what from my side actually what I'll be teaching the concepts, and then after that explaining the program, so you'll be very confident that you have understood that information. But the same thing when I give you assignment, that time only you will be sure that actually what you're able to do the concepts what I have taught you in the class. Because when you go for an interview, what are the things I have taught to you is what not going to come. He will be giving you some information to you to write a program. So when you do my assignments, you will be capable of doing the same thing what the interviewer is going to give. Because when you do an assignment, you will be googling it, and then you will be seeing the recordings and all those things. So that will make sure that actually what you understood it properly. That's why each and every day session I'll be recording to you, and then also I'll be sending the documents. Every session I'll be documenting to you, and then also I'll be sending the recordings to you. Okay, that makes sure that actually what you will be very much easier for you. It will be very much easier for you to complete the assignments. That's the thing. Okay, if you're facing anything, you can just call me over there, and then also you can send me a mail or WhatsApp me over there. So that time I'll be helping you during your any problems you're facing over there in the classes level or assignments over there. Okay, so now I start with data types. So you all would have been learned about data types in your school days or in a college days over there. The same thing I'm gonna talk to you. So can you guys can tell me actually what are the data types you have known? So hey, Karki, can you tell me as what are the data types you know? You can just give me anything you know.
Yeah, it is like data type which defines the type of the data like integer, variable, like
Super.
number.
Yes, correct. Integer we have. Then any data types you know?
String,
Superb. String like that. Yeah, cool. Thanks.
character.
Character. Yes. Yes. These are the different data types. Yeah, superb. So now I'll just list down actually what are the data types we have. So if you see, first we have byte. Byte is the first actually data type which came into the industry. Then only other data types came. So then we have short, integer, then we have long. Then after that we have double, float we have. Then we have character, string, also we have boolean. Like that we have different data types that are available over here. So if you see the short, integer, and then long, these three deals with numbers. Double and float deals with actually what? Decimals. Okay, this one deals with actually what? Numbers. Then double and float deals with actually what? Decimals over here. So why we need actually what these things? Okay, boolean actually what it deals with actually what? True or false. Character deals with actually what? A single letter, any letters that comes over there in a single quote. It can be a number, or it can be a word, or it can be a letter or anything. That information should come in single quote over there, and only one letter is acceptable. String. Anything, okay, any information that comes over with double quotes. Okay, it might be a group of word or single word, or it might be a number. Any information that comes over there in double quotes will be considered as a string over here. That's the thing. Okay, so byte, if you see, it deals with actually mainly zeros and ones, we'll say. So everything actually what means, it's kind of a container. What is data type means? It's a kind of a container which tells you the range, okay, that you can store values. Okay, it's a kind of a container helps you to give the range of values that are acceptable for that type of data. That's the thing. Okay, it's a kind of a container, helps you to give the range of values that are acceptable for that type of data to be stored. Okay, so now I'll make it so simple. So all these things are kind of containers, I told you. So byte, then we have short, integer, long, then we have double, then we have float, like that. We have different things over there. So this is byte. So if the font size is smaller means please let me know. I can increase the font size. Short, this is integer, this is long, this is actually what? Double, and float. So if you see, going on, actually the size of the containers will be increased over there. That's the thing. So byte can store, okay, I'm not going to give you the perfect numbers over there. I'm trying to give you an understanding actually how the data types works over there. Okay, so byte can store values from -128 to 127. Okay, short can store values from -300 to 400. Integer can store values from actually -1000 to 5000. Long can store values from actually -5000 to 10,000. So for example, otherwise -10,000 to 10,000, like that. So double, it can store values from actually -500.00 to 500.99. So float, it can store values from -1000.30 to 4000.99, like that. Okay, so it's like this. Okay, so you guys don't want to go with this? You want to go with WebDriver? Okay, cool. So I'll go with WebDriver. Okay, so for WebDriver, I'll just go. So I'll go with WebDriver. Okay, so WebDriver. So actually, so you guys might know actually how Eclipse works and all those things. So I'll open the Eclipse. So to work on with WebDriver, okay, we need some jar files for you. Okay, so how those jar files are needed for you, I'll just let you know. So the official website for Selenium is actually seleniumhq.org. Okay, so you have to go with this one. Go to this link over there, then go to the download section. So which are the informations I'm going to tell you? Okay, everything is actually what entirely documented for you, so you'll not be facing problem on that one. So if you see, for all the installation part over there, I'll be giving you, okay, all installation of any software, that will be with screenshots only from my side in the document. So I'll be explaining over here in the class also how to get that one, and also here I'll be also helping you. So for the Selenium WebDriver, I can go to this download section over there, and then after that one, if you come over here, Selenium client and WebDriver, here right now Java is the latest version right now. You can download this jar file right now. So once you download this jar file, you'll be getting a rar file like this. So you will be getting a rar files like this over there. So right now my latest one, actually the original version which I have taken over there, so 2.531. So now right click on that jar file, extract here. That time you will be getting this Selenium 2.531. So outside you will be seeing these two jar files, and then in the library folder you can see actually what this 21 jar files over there. So all these jar files we have to add to the project. So for that, I'll go to my Eclipse code. So I'll create a new project file, go to the project. Okay, so once you go to the project over there, here it will be asking you which type of project. So go to the Java project, otherwise go to the Java folder, Java project, click on next. So project name, actually here is actually what I'm be giving. So understanding WebDriver, I'll just give, that's my project name. And then I'll select the environment as Java SE 1.7 or 1.8. So is 1.7 right now I have. I'll click on finish. So for me, I created the jar file over there, so the project over here. So we'll be having a source folder in GRI system library. Now I need to add the jar file. So for that, right click on the project, go to here build path, go to configure build path. Here click on add external jars. Then after that, here select for the jar file. So 2.531 is my latest jar file. I'll go here. So select 2.531.source jar file. Click on this one. Add external jars. Go to the library folder. Control A. Add these jar files. Now I have added all my jar files over there. Okay. Now I don't want this. So now I'll come to my project. So if you see, once I added my jar files, can you see a reference library will be added? In that I'll be having all my jars information for related to Selenium. Now I'll open my Selenium. I'll right click on package. Go right click on the source folder, go to new, and then add the package. Package Selenium understanding. I'll just give. So actually it's a discouraged package name is giving. So always packages should start with a small letter. That's the only thing. Selenium understanding, I'll just give, click on finish. So it's a unwanted thing, I'll delete it. It's a Java file is giving for me, so that's why I don't want that. So this is a package. Right click on the package, go to new, and then create a class. So I'll go here WebDriver learning. Then I'll go to default. Then I'll click on public static void main. Click on this checkbox over there. Then I'll click on finish. Okay. So now what's happening over there means from my side, I'm going to create a class. Public static void main. Okay. So this is my class over there. I created it. Now I want to, so in automation level, what is the first thing we have to do? I need to open the browser, then I need to enter the URL. Okay, that is what first I need to do. So first, to open the browser, what we need to do. So my sessions always will go from actually what real-time usage, how we need to go. So if you want to know how to get your browser open, so for that actually what we'll Google it. Okay, so for that, open a browser in Selenium WebDriver. Okay, Google it. Okay, always try to Google and then get the information, because that is what you're going to do over there in your side also. So go to this first one. First three things you can open. You can see we are going to get the command for that. So if I see over here, so here these guys have written the code. So this one, can you see? This is what the code for that. WebDriver driver equal to new Firefox driver. Copy that. Okay. Then come over here. Paste the command. It's throwing me error. Okay. So now I'll copy this. Go to the error. Import WebDriver OpenQA.Selenium. Okay. So it's asking me to import the WebDriver class from the org.openqa.selenium package. I'll click on that. See, it has been imported. Same thing, Firefox driver, I'll just mouse over. Import Firefox driver org.openqa.selenium.firefox. Okay, I got it. So from where it's coming over then? So I'll go to the reference libraries. So Selenium Java 2.531, that's a jar file which has all my information related to my Selenium WebDriver classes. So here org.openqa.selenium here. Okay, so I'll come over here. Can you see? Dot WebDriver. So I'll come a little bit down. Yeah. Just a second, guys. It's coming from there, let's see. Okay, it's coming from here. So org.openqa.selenium.WebDriver is a class. So here in the org.openqa.selenium, here we have the WebDriver class. From there, we are getting this information over there. We are importing it. So from where it's coming means it's coming from the 2.531. Same thing, org.openqa.selenium.firefox.firefox driver. So for each and every class, we have its own package. This is a Firefox in that Firefox driver class. So Firefox driver class. So they are importing. So what will happen means actually when I import it, so all the public methods and then the classes over there. Okay. So those things actually what I can access it over there. That's the thing. So all these things actually what I can use it over in this class right now. Okay. In this class, I can use it all those things over there. That's what I'm doing over there right now. So now what this command will do, we'll run this. So right click, run as Java application I'm going to give. It's loading, just a second. So now I'm running the class. So now always actually what? It's a known thing. Always main function is the one which will start to execute for us. So now for me, the new Firefox driver, this command will help me to invoke the browser. Okay, see, it has been invoked me the browser. It'll come just a second. It's loading. See, it has been invoked the browser. That's the thing. Okay, which one? Firefox browser. That's the thing. So for me, I have some extensions over there in Firefox. That's why it's opening two tabs for me. Okay, we have invoked the Firefox browser. Now my side, I need to enter the URL. Can we open any browser? So from your side, you are given actually what? Only once. Okay. So the new Firefox driver, it creates an object. That object is what means is the browser. So even if I'm not having this one, then also it will be opening me a browser. See, right click, run as. Okay, this actually is what creating an object for the Firefox driver class. So that time it's going to call me the constructor over there. Then actually for me, the constructor will help me to create the open the browser over there. That's the thing. So if you have the same command for n number of times, that many browsers will be opened. So 3 times I'm having. So now if I run it, see, I clicked on this run icon over here. So now three browsers will be open for me. One, okay, just a second. I'll give you like this. The second browser is opening. See, now the second browser. Now the third browser will be opened. See, now the third browser. Okay, how many times you are giving the commands, based on that it will be open for us. The thing is actually what you can open any browsers over there. So Firefox is a default browser for the Selenium. So you don't want to give anything extra. In case actually if it is actually what Chrome browser or something, means you have to download an exe file. Based on that you have to do it. So if you want to work on with actually what Google Chrome browser means, so for that you have to. So if you come down, third-party drivers, can you see? Okay, it has been developed by the third-party browsers. Okay, from their side. Okay, not developed by Selenium HQ website. Okay, that's what. So Google Chrome is there. Okay, then after that we have Opera, and then we have actually what different things over there. Ghost driver is there. Ghost driver, all those things. Actually, what different things are there? Okay, so iOS driver. If you want to work on with actually what mobile-based application, iOS, APM, all those things are there. So Google Chrome, Opera we can give, and then for Internet Explorer at the top you can see Internet Explorer driver. You have to download that actually what files over there. That's the only thing. So if you want to work with Google Chrome driver, so right now I'll just click on this one. This is the latest version right now. Okay, click on this. So here you can see for Linux it's a 32-bit or 64-bit. Okay, Ubuntu machines you will be working now. So that time you have to click for it. So Mac and then after that Windows. Okay, this itself will work for 32-bit or 64-bit both. So for Chrome, I'll click on this one. So that will download me one exe file. So I'll store it over there. So Chrome driver. So I'll store it in my location. Selenium, files, drivers. I'll just go. So then I'll save this one. So Chrome driver bin 32. I'll just give 21st July. Simply I'll just give the date. Then I'll go to that place. Just we got it. So this is the one. So now I'll right click, extract here. I'll give rename. So I got this exe file. Okay, this is what we will be getting it. So now what I need to do, I want to give the information here. So instead of Firefox driver, I want to give the Chrome driver, means I need to set a property set information. So Google. So for that, so we know how to open the browser. Now from my side, open Chrome browser in Selenium WebDriver. I'll just give. Okay, so just go to the first 2, 3, 3. There itself you will be getting all your information for sure. So come down. So we have to download the Chrome server, which we have done right now. Okay, we have downloaded it. Okay, he has given information actually how to download all those things. So here we got the things. So now this is a command to open the browser. Before that, can you see he's having information system.set property and all those information. So I'll copy that one. Okay, I'll copy this entirely. So here, instead of Firefox driver, I'm going to give here. Okay, after this. So here I'll just give as of now WebDriver equal to new Firefox driver. Chrome driver I need to import from the package chrome.chrome. Okay, we have imported it. So then after that, here WebDriver.chrome.driver, that should be there. Then after that, here I need to give the path of it. So the path. So what is my path over there? This is the path. So I'll copy. and then after that I'll just give in double quotes, we need to give then slash. So then what is the file name? It's not Chrome driver, it is actually what? Chrome driver 21 July. So copy that. Okay, Chrome driver 21 July .exe, that's the file name. It's throwing error. So in Eclipse, always actually what? If you want to represent your file name, you have to give it in double backward slash, otherwise single forward slash. Now I'm making it as double backward slash. So now the error is gone. Okay, so now we got it. So now the things will then only actually what? Now only actually what's going to happen means is simple. From your side, actually what this line, it will invoke me the, that is actually what it goes and double click on the exe file. That's what it's going to do. Okay, now what will happen in the back end, actually what? The exe file will be running. If the exe file is running, then only actually what? Your Chrome browser will be opened. Otherwise, normally it's not open. Now I right click, run as Java application. So first we have the Firefox browser over there. That's why it's opening that one. Then after that, it opens the system.set property, that information for the web driver. See, starting Chrome driver in the backend. Okay, it started with 47464 port number. Then it opened the Chrome browser also. See, it has opened here. Okay, we'll see. So I'll close. See, it has opened here. That's the thing. This is how Chrome browsers will be opened. The thing is actually it's not that system.set property. That what's happening over here means simple. So if I'll just give Control Alt Delete, I'm pressing Control Alt Delete. Go to Start Task Manager. So we get here. Okay. So what's opening over here? Can you see now that Chrome driver 21 July.exe file? It's running in the backend. Okay. So from my side, when I want. We are using set property because it will be a default using Firefox or any other. That's all. The thing is what's happening over there means Firefox is what means inbuilt browser developed by Selenium. So internally we have the exe files for it to run, and then after that make sure to invoke the Firefox browser. But Chrome and all those things actually what will happen means, so they have the exe file generated by themselves. That is actually what, so the Selenium, Eclipse, and then after the browser, everything should have an interaction. Okay, for that, they need some APIs to run from the backend to the browser, and then Selenium, all those things will happen. So for that, they have been written that information over there in the exe file that will be running in the backend over there. Okay, for that one invoking only, we are using this information. So when we give this information, what will happen? It will invoke this one, and then after that it will be running in the backend. Then after that, what will happen right now for me? So when I'm going to give the information over here, WebDriver driver equal to new Chrome driver. That time for me, session will continue. Okay, that's what will happen. Okay, so now I'll just give next driver. I open the browser. I want to close the browser. For that, driver dot close. That's the thing. So I'll run one more time. See. Okay, system.set property is used to invoke the exe file. That's the thing. Okay, then after that, actually what? In the backend, some scripts will be running for the Chrome browser. Then after that, for me, the Chrome browser will be open for me. Otherwise, my Chrome browser will not be open because backend it will not identify the scripts which it needs to integrate over there. Now my Chrome browser will be opened. Now it's running in port number 31905. Running one more thing, it's invoked. The thing is actually what? Firefox actually I have given the command over here. That's why it's opening. If I'm not having it over here, it will not open the Firefox browser. That's the thing. Okay. New Firefox driver. This one is a command which that is actually new Firefox driver. This command is the one which helps me to open the Firefox browser. This command helps me to open the Chrome browser. That's the thing. Okay. So now, so I'll run this one. So for me, the browser is open and then closed. So I'll just give a sleep time for you. So you will see that actually what the browser is open and then it has been. So I'll just give 10,000 milliseconds. That means actually what 10 seconds. Right click, add throws declaration. So right now what's happening over means it's giving the exception over there. That's what these are all related to Java. When I use thread.sleep, I need to handle the exception over there. That's the thing. I'll run this one now. So now actually what Firefox browser not open, Chrome browser only will be open. It will wait for 10 seconds. Then after that it will close this one. See, now it has been closed over there. To close the browser, this is the one. If you have multiple browsers open means, so instead of driver.close, I can use driver.quit. That also can be possible. So instead of close, I'll comment that one. Now I'll make it as 5 seconds. So we don't want to wait for a long time. So we'll open it. It opened and then closed over there. That's the thing. Okay. So now, how to enter the URL in the browser? So we have opened the browser. Now I want to enter some URL. So for that, the command. Okay, you can Google. It's so simple command over there. So, okay. So enter URL in browser in Selenium. I'll just give. So go for this one. So if I come over there down, so this one we know invokes the browser. So this is a command to enter the URL. So I'll copy this. Semicolon. So now what's going to happen is going to invoke the browser, enter the URL, and then which URL? www.google.com, driver.get. So driver is the browser now. Okay, in the browser only I need to enter the URL, www.google.com I need to enter, then wait for 5 seconds and then quit the browser. So for us, Selenium, it will be executed in 0.5 milliseconds. Okay, so enters the URL, sorry, opens the browser, loads the page. Now it enters the URL here. See, it has entered the URL. After 5 seconds, it will close it. That's what. Clear? So now, for example, I'll take one application. So I'll take one project management application. So I'll invoke that application. And also the HTTP protocol is mandatory if you want to work on with Selenium, because if you just give www.google.com or something, means not open for us. Okay, so make sure you have to give properly. So and then also if it is HTTP, perfectly give HTTP. Otherwise, if it is HTTPS, means perfectly give HTTPS. Okay, see, I'll enter this. So to confirm the URL, click there, copy. Then after that, I'll delete this. So I'll paste it. See, it's HTTP protocol. Okay, now it will open. So now I want to work on with this username, passwords, and all those things. Okay, right click, inspect element with Firebug. Okay, so these Firebug are add-ons over there, which I will be telling to you later. So I'll be in the HTML section, click on inspect, and then this is the element I want to automate right now. So the thing is, I want to enter the username and password, and then click on login button. So for that, there are two text boxes. How my Selenium will know that actually what, which text box I need to click on it. So for that, go to the HTML section, inspect it, and click here. Then after that, you can see This one is highlighted. Now, this is the property information of this text box over there. Same thing, if I inspect this one, this is the property information of the next text box. If I come to this checkbox, this is a property. So each and every element, okay, we'll be calling it as web elements because it's there under a web browser. Every element will have its own property information. So based on this only, we can identify an element. So now input class equal to text field over there, type is equal to text, value equal to empty, name equal to username. So I'll just increase the font size for you. So this is my information. So this is my information. I'll copy this. I'll open my notepad. So this is a property. Every element will have its own properties over there. The same thing, if I inspect this text box, okay, this is for this one. The same thing for the checkbox. It has ID, type, it has value, name. Same thing for the, I'll just tell you why I'm copying all these things. So you'll come to know soon. So here if you see a tag, ID login button, class, on click, href. Then we have this login. This is the thing. Okay. So if you see, input is a tag name. Okay. Input. Yeah. These things are called as tag names over there, which is starting with the left angular brackets over there. Now, so these things are tag names. The class, type, value, name. All these things are actually what? Attributes over there. Okay. All these things are attributes over there. So these things, text field, text, all those things are called as attribute values. So here if you see the left angular bracket starts here and then it finishes over here, then here we have the text over there. Okay, so this is actually what means actually what for me, the link text. Okay, this is called as a text information. Okay, it does not have any attributes over there. Okay, this will be called as a text over there. That's what. Okay, so now class, type, value, name, all these things are attribute value. So based on these things only we can differentiate every element. See, input, this is actually what for the username text box. The class name is what? Text field, type is text, value is empty, name is username. Same thing for the password box. Class is text field, type is password. So class, both are same. But type level, if you see, this is text, this is password, value is empty for both, name, this is password, this is username. So based on this one, I can identify, okay, I can differentiate an element. So there are 8 different ways I can identify an element. So I'll go to one place. So there are 8 different ways I can identify an element. So what are the 8 different ways? Means one with name, ID, class name, link text, partial link text, tag name, CSS and XPath. There are different things. So first, I want to identify the element with the name means. So for example, we have name attribute. Yes, we have. So with this one, I can identify. So now I'll enter. So now I give here. So now I need to, I've entered the URL. I want to enter the username. Okay, I want to enter the text box over there. Okay, so in this text box I want to enter the information. So for that we'll Google. So for that, enter values in text box in Selenium WebDriver. Enter value in text box using Selenium WebDriver. So go Google. Go to the first 2, 3 informations. So I'll come down. He's doing in this text box. You want to type something. So for that, what he's doing, we'll see. So for that, we know This one invokes the Firefox browser. This one enters the URL in the browser. Now he's using actually what? He want to type some information over there. So for that, okay, he is using these things. Actually, driver.find_element by .id email identifies the element over there. Then .send keys will help me to do that. Okay, so I'll make it simpler. Okay, so we'll see here. Okay, this is Python. Okay, so here is using here. What is the thing he's doing means actually what? These two lines I'll copy as of now. So then after that I'll show you there how we are using it. So it's simple only. So this is the two lines we have. So what is doing over there, we'll see. So driver.find_element by XPath he has taken. From our side, actually what I told you, 8 different ways you can enter. In that name is what one comes. So I'll go with name by .name. Then what is the value in that? So username is what ours. I'll go to the username. Okay, so here web element enter. So here is coming, web element is giving. So I'll import that one. So what's happening over there in this page, I'll tell you. So driver. So what's happening over here? So driver.find_element, okay, by also showing error. So I'll move over here, importing that package also. So for the web element and then the by, both the things I imported the package. These all are direct buttons. What if it is kind of a list box which will come only when we hover on? That is actually what the thing means. For that you have to use a mouse over actions. Actions class is there. With that we can work on it. Those things you will be learning it over there. Okay, those are all simple topics. You will be very much understanding it. Okay, those are which actions class we can mouse over, and then after that we have to. Once the element is visible, then only Selenium can work on it. Manually, what can we do? We can also, once the element is visible, only we can work on it. Now, same thing Selenium also. Once we can mouse over, then we will get the element. Then we can click on that element. That's the thing. Using actions class, we can do that. Yeah. So now, driver.find_element is the command which will help me to identify an element. So with which property I'm going to do? I told you that actually there are 8 different ways I can identify the element. In that, name is what one property. So with name, username, because that is what we have got over here. If I mouse over, if I inspect this one, can you see name attribute is there? Name. Class attribute we already saw actually what it's matching with multiple things. So name is what I'm going to go, username. So username. So now I got, okay, this will help me to identify the element. That element is what? The text box. That element, I'm capturing it over there under the web element. Okay, this is a variable. Oh, sorry, it's a data type. Okay, web element is a data type for the Selenium, which comes under the Selenium package. Element underscore enter is a variable name. Okay, so then I'm going to give element underscore enter. Okay, then here I'll just give dot send keys directly. So I can just give element underscore enter dot send keys. So this can be written like this also. Driver dot find element dot send keys. Then I can just give my information. So what is my information? I need to pass admin. Admin. Okay. These 2 steps can be written in this single step also like this. That's the thing. I want to enter admin over here. That's the thing. So both ways are possible. So right now I'll comment this one. So I'm going to give it like this. So I'll cut paste. So I'll paste it over here. So now we'll see here. Driver.find_element by .name, username, okay, is what actually what the property. Dot send keys, admin is a value. Send keys, what it will do means help me to enter the information in the property. Okay, this will match one element over there. In that element, it's going to pass on this admin. Okay, that's what it's going to do. See, now I'll right click run as Java application. Admin, manager. Oh, sorry, admin is what I have entered, so we got it. Now the same thing, I want to enter the password. So for the password, I'll inspect it. So here name equal to PW, here also we have, so I'll go with that. So for that, driver dot find element. When I type something itself, I'll be getting the suggestions. Find element, enter, by dot name. Then what is the property there? It's PWD. I'll copy. Then here also I need to type some information. For that, send keys dot send keys. Then what is the value I need to pass over there? Means manager. Now types manager. Then what I need to do for me, I need to click on the checkbox. So click on the checkbox. So ID is there, I can take, because I told you that 8 different ways. In that, ID also is one type. So I can take ID. So I'll copy this one. Copy. Driver dot find element by dot ID. The value of it is actually what? Keep logged in checkbox. Dot click. I clicked on it. Okay. Then after that, I want to click on the login button, inspect it. Okay, so the ID is login button I can have, otherwise class is initial. So I'll take the class right now. Driver dot find element by dot class name, value is initial, dot click. That's the thing. So now we'll see whether it's happening properly. So right click, run as Java application. See, enters admin, enters the manager, click on the checkbox and then the login button. Okay, then it closes the browser. That's what. Okay, this is how we can have the information over there. Okay, so if you see here, 8 different properties. Okay, so what are the elements that are found under browser means? Okay, we have text box, text area, this drop downs over there. So text area, that is text box, means actually what? That will be only in one line you can write the information. These are all called as text box. So text area means that will be like actually what? Description field. So there, that will be called as text area. Then we have drop downs. For all those things, send keys is the command for that. If it is checkbox, radio button or a link or image link, for that, click is the command for that. Okay, so for drop down and then multi-select list box over there. Okay, for those things we can use send keys, or we can go with click, or we can go with the select class. Okay, like that for each and everything, what type of usage will be there, it will be different. All elements will have different things. Okay, we will be learning all those things soon. Okay, any doubts on this one for anyone? Any doubts for anyone? Okay, so now, I want you guys to do the same thing over there. Okay, you guys can just help me on actually what we have done. Okay, a small recap we can see as what we have done. So I'll just create a class, main function. Yes, Sumit. Yes, Sumit.
Miss, actually, I have worked on this yesterday. If you wish, I can share you the screen. I got some error. I am stuck there. So can you help me on that?
Okay, yeah. I'll stop my share. You can share yours.
Okay.
Yeah. Can you share your screen?
Yeah. Yeah. Like share screen. Okay.
Yes.
Can you see my screen?
Yes. Yes.
So this is the class I did. This program I wrote.
Okay.
It actually opens does the verification of the title,
Okay.
and then it asks for the username, password, and validate that.
Okay.
So I was getting the error as this at this method ID. Actually, I took this program from net only. So
Okay.
it is due to the driver. I have not installed YouTube one driver dot ID import. You have import one driver. I think that might be the reason. But by I have also taken. I don't know why I got this error.
Hello. Just a second. Come down. Come down. Scroll down. Wait, wait, wait. Slowly, 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 slowly. Just go top. Go top. Go top. Go. Scroll up. Scroll up. Okay. Scroll up. Scroll up. Scroll up. Yeah. Okay. So first, actually, in the 28th line, we come to 20th line. Okay. 28th line, we are invoking the browser. Then your URL you're capturing in a variable. Come down.
Correct. And then I'm just
And
launching
capturing
the
the
URL.
URL. Yes. Then you're maximizing the screen. Good.
Yeah.
Then after that, your expected title. Okay, you're capturing information over there. Your variable information over there in one. Your title information you're capturing one variable. Then you're getting that title from the application
Yeah.
and storing in a variable. Then if expected
Comparing.
dot equals actual titles. Okay. So if it is both are same for you, it will print you the system out. Otherwise, it will print you the another one.
That is working fine because see, it is printed failed because it was not same.
Cool.
After that, when I tried to enter a valid username, so this
Yeah.
ID command it's not recognizing.
Got it. So now right click on the program and run as. Yeah.
Control.
Right click on the program.
I did control function 11.
Okay.
F11.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
Is it running or not?
Is running. That if you see a red mark, red button, yes, check box over there, no? Check box, that will show that it's running. Okay.
It is slow due to net problem or it is like this only, like it slows.
Sometimes it will be like this. So it opens the browser, enters the URL. Then now what you're going to do?
I wanted to write the email ID.
So what you have done?
Password.
So
the send key gives the email ID there. I mean that username there.
So what you can do? Just go there. Go to the browser. Right click.
Here.
Yeah. Anywhere. Right click. Inspect element. So which one you're trying? What is that ID email? You have any idea?
Yeah. This is the...
Okay, nothing. Click on that search icon. Can you see in the little bit top? You can see.
This one.
Yes. Type there. That what is that information? Email. Huh? Give that. So the thing is that element only is not there into the page. Okay, that's why it's not getting. So you have any idea what is that email ID email? What you're trying to do?
I think this one will be the thing. ID history stat.
Can you go to the program?
Because program was a copy paste from somewhere, so I guess.
Okay, so you have entered. Most probably it's like actually they will be. Can you scroll up? Scroll up little bit. So that thing scroll up. Driver dot get title. Max. Just a second. Come down. Come down. Come down. Just a second. Okay, so go to the console first. We'll see where is the error. Go to the console, scroll up. We'll see where is the error. So no such element. ID selector password. Okay, it's not the problem in the ID
Yeah.
password.
The password.
So the problem is what means actually. Can you go to the page? You're not having the password text box over there. Okay, first year right now actually the Google has been changed. Now before
Yeah. That now I understood. Like the next button is there, so I have to first hit the next button.
Yes.
Make the program to hit the next button, then I can give the password.
Correct. That's the thing. Okay.
Okay.
So for that, what you do now, inspect that next button. Inspect it. So you have that inspect option at the left side. Second, yes, click on it.
HTML.
No. Inspect that actually the last. Yes, click on that. Click on the next button now. So it is giving the ID over there. So input ID is next. Okay, copy that is next over there now. So copy that. Only next. Next, copy it. Okay, now go to the browser. Okay, here. So the thing is actually what you entered the email, and then you entered the test Selenium over there. Okay, then after that, so there you change it actually what write it separately in the 85th line. 85th line, just give there driver dot find element.
Driver dot
find element. Once you type itself, it will be giving you suggestions. Okay, the second one, move your mouse. Yes, click on it. By by B in caps dot ID. Okay, ID is what actually we have. So enter in double quotes. Remove that ID over there. Remove that ID. Yeah. Okay, next. So that is what actually it's a button.
Yeah, understood.
What you have to do, you have to click on it. So dot click.
Okay.
So now it will click for you. So now the thing is what once you click on the next button, it's going to load the page.
Yeah.
So that time actually what you have to wait for the page to load. So for wait for the page to load, actually what you have another line. So for that, we'll be calling it as a implicit wait over there. Okay, for that the line is okay. You can Google there instead of writing over there. Google. Wait for page to load in Selenium WebDriver. Page to load. Wait for page to load in Selenium WebDriver. Page load in Selenium WebDriver. Yeah, it came. Open the first one or second one. Yeah. So now we have a command over there. Come down. So here. Come down.
This one page loaded we can use.
No, not that one. Come down. Little bit down. Okay. Go to the second tab. Come down. Come down. Okay, everything explicit wait is coming over there. So you just give over there. Go there. Okay. Give implicit wait in Selenium WebDriver. Implicit wait in Selenium WebDriver. Yeah. Third one. Yeah. Come down. Yeah, we have. See, driver.manage.timeouts is there enough. Copy that.
Yeah.
The Yeah, copy that line. So go to that, your Eclipse. So there, yeah, you paste that. So the given number is there, na? A given number. There you mentioned as actually what? 30, 30. I'll tell you
You
what.
wait for 30.
30. Then time unit dot seconds. Okay, mouse over. Mouse over. Import. So the thing is, maximum you wait for a page to load for 30 seconds.
Okay, okay. Otherwise, it will show the page timeout error.
Correct. Okay. So now you clicked on next. So now you go to the what to say that your Firefox browser. Then click on that next button. Now you got the password. Okay. So the thing is two things. Once we are not sure actually what the wait for page to load will work here. So inspect it anyway. We'll do it later. Inspect this password text box. Inspect. Click on that password text box. Yeah. So here the ID is password. Okay. Do the same thing. Here dot send keys driver dot find element that ID. Yeah.
Same.
Yeah, the same thing. Okay, so that will work. So password. So no need to change that one. So now you run it.
Yeah, but test Selenium ID is no one's, I guess. Is it there any ID like that?
Which one?
We do not have any Gmail ID with test Selenium. Name as test Selenium, right?
Oh, is it? Just if you have any valid ID, you just give over there. Anyway, we have to see whether the page is coming over there.
But I don't want to share my email ID password.
No, not password. Don't write the password. Only the email. The thing is actually we have to check whether the password button is working or not.
Then this let it be blank.
Yeah.
It will work, right?
Yes.
Run as Java application, right?
Yes.
Yeah, understood.
Okay. So that's how it works.
Yeah, fine. Thank you.
Okay, man. So any doubts, guys?
Not in this. No, you can continue. You were telling some, asking something to us.
No, that's it. Actually, I just want you guys to check whether you are able to understand. So you're able to do that. You already have practiced over there. So it's good.
Yeah, but I don't know about Karki. Karki, if he is uncomfortable or. Hey, Karki.
Karki, you have any doubts? Okay, cool. So I'll close the session with this one. Okay, I'll forward the recordings to you. So everyday session will be recorded, will be sent to you on what is it in YouTube over there. So you can have with your access. You can use it over there. Okay.
So basically, you will be teaching us like Selenium, WebDriver, RCL, and the remote and control and all those stuffs, right?
Selenium RC, I'll be teaching you only one program alone. Why is actually no one is using Selenium RC in the industry.
Okay.
So instead of that, I'll be using that time over there for the Selenium WebDriver elements.
Okay. And is there any advanced course after this? You mentioned.
Advanced course, what means actually advanced level topics and Maven, GitHub, Jenkins. Okay, those things and all I'll be covering over there. So that's why I told you I'll be taking a little bit extra time compared to others.
Okay.
I'll not be going in depth of that. A basic level, which will be helping you in interview level.
Okay.
That's the thing. And also, once you have
around how many months?
It will be 1 month, 1 week. It's a weekday session, so 1 month, 1 week it will come.
And per day, how many hours?
1.5 hours. Morning 6:45 to 8:15 a.m.
Like every weekday, every day, or is just weekends?
It's a Monday to Friday.
It's 5 days in a week, 1.5 hour daily.
Yes, correct.
Okay. And we will be doing like this as we did today on online.
Yes. It's an online session. So all sessions will be actually done through it. Through the paint, I'll be making you too comfortable on explaining things. Then after that, you will be if you have any, I'll be actually explaining a program. Then that is, I told you that 3 programs we'll be doing in a class. Na? So 1 program I'll be doing in a class. Then after that, actually 1 program or 2 programs, I'll be making sure that I do it to interact with you, and then I'll make you to do the program. Why means, I itself, if I'm taking the class and I'm speaking over there, means you guys get bored. Okay, so if I ask you doubts over there, 2 things will happen. One, you will be interactive, the session will be interactive. Another thing, actually, what you will be listening the class over there. Because next, the question will come to you and all those things. So that's the way I used to take always.
Okay, that's fine. That's good.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
Recordings. You can have a look, or you can share to your friends also. Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Yeah. Thanks, Sumit. Thanks, Karki.
Thank you for the time.
Thank you. Thanks, guys. Thank you. Bye-bye.